York's prison system in crisis, correction officers refusing to back down. At the center of the storm is their own union, the New York State Correctional Officers and Police Benevolent Association, facing backlash from its own members for failing to secure an agreement that they support. Today, union leaders stepped out in front of the cameras trying to reassure officers that they are fighting for them. But is their message enough to win back trust? We want to go live right now to CBS 6's Brianna Sapardi. She is live at union headquarters. So what are folks saying tonight? Bree?
Greg, NYSCOPBA leaders going on the defensive today, saying it's not the union that's failing correction officers, but New York's own correctional system and those in charge of it. We know that correctional officers have expressed to us that they feel the union has failed them. Today, union leaders took to the podium to try and reassure these officers that they're fully advocating for them. Many correction officers accuse the union of putting its relationship with state leaders above their own members, failing to push back hard enough against the HALT Act and forced overtime, along with the elimination of 24-hour shifts.
Many correction officers feel you guys are more focused in maintaining a relationship with state leaders than advocating for them. What's your response to that?
We have to maintain a relationship with state leaders to advocate for them. The stuff we presented during mediation was their voices. When it was, we fielded all stuff from every regions, and we compiled a list, and that's what we went in.
Union leaders acknowledged the officers' concerns, saying the writing was on the wall 2 years ago when the HALT Act took effect.
The non-sanctioned strike that occurred didn't begin on February 17th as a result of one single incident. It is a culmination of frustration that has built among members since the HALT Act began in April of 2022.
The HALT Act limits segregated confinement. Officers say it makes it hard to maintain discipline, especially when they're facing staffing shortages. Another big issue that sparked outrage was when the state ordered officers out on medical leave back to work.
I shouldn't have to call docs and explain to them what's right. I shouldn't have to explain to them that a lady that's 61 years old that works at Walk Hill Correctional Facility that has a brace on her leg shouldn't be asked to report to work. They are blanketing everybody.
When asked if it's a violation of their contract,
so we have our law firm looking into it and pushing for our members.
Many officers already lost their health insurance, even when they reported to work.
Denying someone medical leave, is that grounds for a lawsuit?
I would encourage anybody that's health insurance has disappeared.
With many officers still on strike and the state refusing to reopen negotiations, we asked the union what's next.
Honestly, I don't know. I can't answer that question. Obviously, we are trying to get them to go back inside.
These officers on strike have been calling on the state legislature to revisit the HALT Act, possibly make some revisions or repeal it altogether. We'll just see if that happens.